the former delivery driver set to stand trial for the murder of a 7-year-old girl in Wise County entered a plea before the trial even began. Tanner Horner entered a guilty plea for the 2022 death of Athena Strand. That case, which is now in the punishment phase, was moved from Wise County to Tarrant County. Fox 4's Dionne Anglin has been listening to testimony, joins us now live. Dionne.
Hi there, Heather. The punishment phase took center stage today, that after that unexpected guilty plea from defendant Tanner Horner. The proceedings have included compelling photos, such as this image. 7-year-old victim Athena Strand is shown inside the FedEx truck with Horner as he is in the driver's seat. She appeared alert and unharmed, contradicting Horner's claim that he accidentally hit her with his truck and then killed her in a panic. 32-year-old Horner in court today, at times holding his head in his hands, kidnapped and strangled the first grader November 30th, 2022. Her nude body was found 2 days later in a section of the Trinity River about 13 miles from her family home. Now, prosecutors indicated there is DNA evidence of sexual assault as well. Now, some of the first testimony emotional, including that from Athena's stepmother, who was home cooking dinner and first to discover the 7-year-old, who was known to play outside on their large rural property, that she was nowhere to be found.
When did it start to sink in that she was actually missing and not just playing hide and seek?
I mean, when nobody could find her. But the biggest one was when we were all huddled in a circle and the helicopters were flying over us and nobody could find her.
Now, there was also a deliberate effort to help the jury get to know 7-year-old Athena, what kind of first grader she was, what the things she enjoyed and liked. Also, her school teacher, her first grade teacher, described how distraught her classmates were and what they did, specifically writing letters to her, putting them in a mailbox to deal with their grief.
And what was the purpose of you putting this mailbox or bringing it to the children? What was the purpose?
I wanted them to have the opportunity to write letters to Athena to help process.
Objection, I hear you say.
Overruled.
To help process, and they would write, draw pictures, whatever they were feeling, and they would place in that mailbox.
And another very emotional exhibit was Athena's last school journal entry. She wrote about stranger danger and why it was important for helping kids to stay safe. Now, tomorrow, testimony will continue. This is a death penalty trial. The state is trying to convince the jury that Tanner Horner does not deserve to live after this killing. Again, the testimony tomorrow will include video. Much of it will be Horner's interrogation sessions with investigators.